So first, how about you guys introduce yourselves and give me a very short picture of why people would know who you are, like what other bands you've been in.
All right. I'm Larry. I played in Victim's Family for a long time. I'm currently with Jello, and actually quite a long list of now, but those are the most prominent and most well-known, especially, Sonoma County, Triclops, Brubaker currently, rock band.
Awesome band.
Yeah, and I played bass in Skirt Boys.
And I'm Jonathan, and I've played in quite a few bands over the years. I played in a band called the Ruminators, like a folk rock band. It's been around forever. It's Sonoma County.
Was that sorry to interrupt, but
no,
was that the band you played with at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We still played in and out for years and years and years.
So Jonathan was 14 when the Skirt Boys started, and he was like the most badass drummer already. He had like a pro gig on the weekends, like at clubs, like playing bars. He was a 14-year-old, so that's
right.
When I met Jonathan.
And my dad would take me to the gigs at bars and pick me up later, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. That was pretty cool.
So what was the music scene around the North Bay like at that point? And like even down in the Bay Area, before you guys started, what was kind of going on? Clubs.
Well, Sonoma County, punk-wise, very, very little, but there were little smatterings of things that, sparked up here and there.
Fire Mission.
Yeah.
Was that after? That was after.
Let me see. Well, the Falling Melindas were one band that I remember from high school. I really don't know how many shows they played. I think it was mostly house parties, as was sort of the way in Sonoma County.
Yeah.
But they were one that I remember, the Dead Cells, which were these two brothers from Hawaii that came over. Do you remember them at all? That was almost my first band, because they asked me to play bass. There was the Sleeping Lady Cafe in Fairfax at the time. That's one place I remember. And God, that's just about, there's just been precious little in Marin County since then. Is this lighting all right? Because it's really hard to even look at.
Yeah, pretty bright or something.
Yeah, it's just.
Is it
as long
nice?
as it looks all right?
If it looks good on there, then cool.
It's just hard to actually look at you.
Okay. So you were saying that there was not a whole lot of clubs that would let you guys, or bands like that.
Well, we weren't even. I'm kind of going before there was Skirt Boys, before we'd even met. Sort of prefacing the music scene here. Personally, I came from more classic rock, and I was really into Rush, and I had been playing for a few years, as you had been as well. Even though this really was our first band of writing material and playing real gigs.
First original band.
It was our first band, but he and I especially had a little more experience coming into it.
How old were you at the time?
17. Okay. And Gina was 16, 14, 16, 17, and Craig was the elder at 18.
That's right.
the actual adult. But he sort of entered the picture a little bit later. We started jamming before we even had a singer.
Yeah.
But
how'd you guys meet each other?
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Trying to remember.
Yeah, we're still kind of.
Did you work at Sourdough Rebo's?
I did. Yeah.
And my sister worked at there.
We didn't know each other.
You didn't know each other. Okay, then that wasn't the connection. I don't know.
That's Chevy's in Railroad Square now.
Did Ricky work there?
No. Okay. I just worked there, and one of our first late night adventures began at Sourdough Rebo's in Railroad Square when I got off work. Pretty much sealed our friendship. Yeah.
Well, then you might have to tell that story.
Yeah. So I don't know how to be honest and revealing and still not lose my teaching job.
Right.